That lets everybody off the hook. Oh, these cowardly senators who couldn't face up to what the president did and what was at stake for our country are now going to have a chance to give a little slap on the wrist. We censure people for using stationery for the wrong purpose. We don't censure people.
Obviously, somebody is triggered. Once again, Nancy Pelosi proves that she loves Trump. I mean, happy Valentine's Day, first of all. And, I mean, this is just hilarious to me. I mean, the way she just paces back and forth, you know, and the whole, that crap right there. I mean, obviously this woman was in love with Donald Trump. I mean, or else she wouldn't be jilted this way. Now that I got that out of the way, look, we told you from the start that this whole impeachment crap of a president who, quite frankly, is out of office, I mean, this whole thing was pointless, fruitless, and useless, all right? Yeah, I'm going to propose a theory about this whole thing here in a second, all right? But let's just start real quick. First of all, as I said before, no Chief Justice Roberts, already made it unconstitutional. They didn't actually get the impeachment to the Senate until January the 19th. And guess what? Trump was out of office the next day, so it wouldn't have counted anyway. I mean, this is just red meat to their base. But guys, before I go any further, I took about 2 minutes out of the interview that one of Trump's attorneys did with CBS and put it in this video. I'm going to go ahead and show it right now. I kind of put them together. You know, if you can watch the whole thing at CBS.com, you can go on YouTube and find the whole exchange. But I want you guys to see a little bit about this, because this right here is what's, what we've been saying the entire time about the media, the Democrats, and all stuff. And I'm going to propose a nice little theory to you guys. Let's go ahead and roll this real quick.
Up for debate. What role did the former president play?
You didn't understand the case. I used the word
I'll give you the opportunity to clarify, sir.
Sure. I used the word insurrection in my closing argument when quoting the charging documents. What happened at the Capitol on January 6th is absolutely horrific. But what happened at the Capitol during this trial was not too far away from that. The prosecutors in this case doctored evidence. They did not investigate this case, and when they had to come to the court of the Senate to put their case on, because they hadn't done any investigation, they doctored evidence. It was absolutely shocking. I think when we discovered it and we were able to expose it and put it out, I think it turned a lot of senators. The American people should not be putting up with this. They need to look at who these House managers were and look to see whether these are the folks they want representing them. It was shocking. It's trying to divide this country. You are bloodthirsty for ratings, and as such, you're asking questions now that are already set up with a fact pattern. I can't believe you would ask me a question indicating that it's all right just to doctor a little bit of evidence. There's more stuff that we uncovered that they doctored, to be frank with you, and perhaps that will come out one day. But we won this case, and I'm not a sore loser, but what happened, or a sore winner, I should say, but what should happen is somebody should look at the conduct of these House managers. It's unconscionable, aside from all of the due process violations that my client had. And the media should be looking at a square, straight way. The straight way. When I watch the news, I watch one station and it's raining. I watch another station at the same time and it's sunny. Your coverage is so slanted, it's got to stop. You guys have to stop and start reporting more like PBS does.
Yes, the media is dividing this country because the media is who controls the Democratic Party. Now, real quick, I'm almost completely tired of saying the Democratic Party as a whole. In reality, it's really just the swamp. Speaking of impeachment managers, this is true. Okay, what he said about the evidence is true. There were 3 separate occasions where they doctored a little bit of evidence. Okay, even doctoring a tiny bit of evidence, by the way, she's defending, I don't know if I put that in that clip or not, but she was defending the fact that they did doctor that little bit of evidence. Okay, so they're basically telling you that they're in favor of pretty much rigging it against you. Okay, so I wouldn't give people this time of the day. Go back to my Gina Carano video the other day where I said that it's okay to boycott what kind of doesn't like you, because, I mean, if it doesn't like you, then just hate it back. But, and like I said, I'm going to propose my theory here in a second, but you see exactly how they are, all right? You see exactly what they're capable of doing. Dividing the nation, pursuing an impeachment is completely pointless. They hate you personally. That's the way it is. And like I said again, it's really just the swamp because it's both parties, not just the Democratic Party. But let me go and propose my theory really, really quick. All right. Now I'm going to catch a lot of flack for this. All right, but I'm gonna call it out. Just tell you exactly what I think because I did a video back in December or January. I can't remember which one it was about Lynn Wood and how I thought that what he was really doing was just collecting more and more stuff to launch a lawsuit later on. It is my opinion that even though Mitch McConnell may secretly have disliked Donald Trump, but it's my theory that what Mitch McConnell was doing with this whole impeachment thing, because remember, he's the one who led the effort, okay? He joined the effort, then he turned back around and said that it was unconstitutional, voted against it. Okay, then he said, okay, well, the president's, he's still doing it today. The president's culpable for this, and this, but yet he voted to acquit, okay? I think it's pretty obvious what Cocaine Mitch is doing. See, Cocaine Mitch led these idiots into this impeachment because he knew the impeachment would blow up in their face. Not to mention Lindsey Graham, of course, he had, and I'm not really a fan of Lindsey, but he had a conversation with Trump, and apparently MAGA's going to stay on the agenda through 2022 and 2024, which means that they may not have a choice but to embrace him in 2024 if he decides to run again, which I think he will. But as you guys can see, what McConnell was doing was he was leading these people into a trap, so that way they could look stupid in front of the American people. The American people saw it. I'll move my chair up a little bit. The American people saw this crap. They saw this entire farce, and they thought to themselves, man, this is pointless. All you got to do is just go to Twitter, and you see a lot of people who voted for Joe Biden are now regretting the whole thing. People who voted Democrat are saying, look, man, these people here are just simply out to get people is all they're trying to do. They're interested in throwing their power around. I mean, look at H.R. 27, for example, all right? And yes, I put it in the tags because a lot of word is going on about that particular bill, but I can go ahead and tell you now that most of that crap that's in that bill won't pass the Congress. It, very slim majority in the United States Congress. It's probably ain't going to pass. But like I said, once again, I think this whole entire thing was just a political trap. Remember, they've only got one additional vote in the Senate. They've got only 9 additional seats in the Congress. What Mitch McConnell was doing was he was showing you just exactly how irrational the Democrats are. And I know someone in the comment section is going to say, well, Mitch has turned on Trump too. Yes, he has. But at the end of the day, Mitch McConnell is still a politician, and he still wants his side to win. So what do? You lead these morons into a trap. You make them look stupid. You make them look foolish. You make them look incompetent. That's what Mitch McConnell was doing. And yeah, like I said, I know he doesn't care for Donald Trump. He rolled over on the president or the former president. But at the same time, though, he still understood political gamesmanship, which, of course, like I said, was to make Democrats look stupid, incompetent, foolish, and evil. And, of course, they took the bait. Now, watch this whole thing blow up in their face. Guys, this is Claymore. If you guys like my content, please hit the like button. Please subscribe. Please share these videos. Hit that notification bell so that way you guys can know when my videos come out. And I'll see you guys later.
Oh, man. Don't hit me with them negative waves so early in the morning. It's still up. No, it ain't.